really great if you can also...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Leonhart. We're more than a channel, we are a community. Heart Squad, I got back from DFW Regional Championships and I am still in shock of over what happened at regionals. And today in this vlog, I am not only going to tell you the entire experience of what I had, but I will show you the exact video and moment of when Mitsuhiro Arita signed my $21,000 first edition base set gem mint 10 Charizard card. Get ready. So right over here should be a couple pictures of myself and my fiance Rebecca, who was just on the channel, arriving at DFW Regional Championships at the Hyatt Regency in the DFW airport. Initial thoughts. We were so excited right when we walked in. Not only did people, part of the Heart Squad, come up to us and say hi and take some pictures, but the entire hotel was decked out. And in one of the pictures you probably saw Pokeball cookies that were at the front desk, and they were so tasty. They were so good. I think I may have eaten a Pokemon that was inside of one, but they were really, really tasty. There were stickers and big posters on the little pillars in the lobby, and the coolest thing is they had a huge projector projecting the logo of DFW Championship Regionals right on the lobby floor. So you had to walk over it and you had to see it. There was even like a little mini Starbucks on the left side, and they had Pokemon cupcakes, of all things. They were like $3, so they were really expensive. But there was like a Poliwrath or a Poliwhirl one, and I think a Pikachu one. They were really, really cool. And I didn't get one, but I did eat a lot of the Pokeball cookies. And then initial thoughts on the entire DFW Regionals, and I'll probably go more into it later on. It was amazing. It was absolutely incredible. They had the vendors in a different space than they did last year. Last year, they were right in front of the main event. The main event room where thousands of people were doing the tournament. This year, they were in a smaller room, but I thought it was a pretty good idea because it kind of separated both things and it made the whole thing feel like a much bigger scale. Plus, there was more people at this regionals than ever before. And I don't know if that was myself in like 20 of my videos telling y'all to go check it out, go compete, and go to the video, go to the actual convention. I think that happened, but I think it was just incredible. It was fun. There was thousands and thousands of people there. It was amazing. And I'll go into this a little bit later, but let me show you some of the things that members of the Heart Squad got me. So they had me set up right in front of the main event room, and it was right by the Nintendo booth. And the Nintendo was only there on Saturday for like the first half of the day, but your boy was there both days because I wanted to meet you guys in the Heart Squad. I wanted to meet new people. There were so many people, but we'll talk more on that later. Some of the amazing things that people from the Heart Squad got me, and I so apologize. I met hundreds of people, and I apologize if I get your name wrong or I forgot your name, but I remember everybody that I met. Everybody had a story, unique story, and everybody is special in their own right, so thank you so much for coming out all the way if you traveled. So here's one thing, it was an amazing drawing that somebody got me. I think they're actually on Instagram, but this is the coolest thing. They have all my sayings, even my hashtag Bagons be Bagons saying. Hashtag Magikarp Army, hashtag Natu, how do you do, and the hashtag Squirtle Squad. So they got all of them. This is like the epitome of my channel right here. So this is awesome. This is going on my like shelf of wonders. I thought I would just show this anyway, not that you really care, but here's like the little media badge that I was wearing. Ooh, and Troll and Toad was the official sponsor, one of the official sponsors of the event, so it was really cool. Here was a card somebody gave me. It's really nice. Gyarados Ancient Trait holographic card. I believe the guy's name is Enrique, so hopefully I'm getting it right. He came up to me and his whole family was there, and they were just thankful for my videos that I put out. I was thankful for them being part of the Heart Squad. Look at one of my favorite cards of all time. I've never owned it, never had it. He gave me this, a Shining Magikarp holographic card. A gorgeous card, absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you the back. It's not going to do justice, but it's probably like a near mint. There's some white on the corners, but for the most part, like the surface and everything else, and like the other corners were like they're gorgeous and they're perfect. And this shiny Magikarp card, a vintage card from the Neo set, I believe. I could be wrong. It's one of my favorite cards of all time, just because it's Magikarp and hashtag Magikarp Army. So thank you so much, Enrique, for giving me that. So I got to say to Awesome James, he was another streamer, YouTuber. He's much smaller, so I think he may have been just recently starting out, but he's one of the most kind guys in the Pokemon community, and I'm grateful for meeting him in person. We were waiting in line the first day to meet Mitsuhiro Arita, the original Pokemon illustrator, which I'll get to later. We were waiting in line because I don't should qualify for anything special, so I did not want to skip the line to get, even though there was a chance. I wanted to wait just like everybody else, but it was a long time, and I was like, oh no, it was like an hour of me waiting, and there was some Heart Squad members wanting to meet me, so I just left. But James, he was nice enough to get the autograph, the Japanese autograph of Mr. Arita for this Roserade card that he signed. You can see his name is right over here, the Illustrator. I don't know if that's coming out or not, but he signed that, so thank you so much for getting me that. Another retro and new got me this. Yes, I had this displayed the entire convention. This was a gorgeous Natu card, so I had it. I just love the artwork for that. It's great. All right, this goes out to my fiance, Rebecca, who will be in more videos, so be sure to leave a like, guys. I thought I had sold this card a long time ago, but she found it in my suitcase that was sitting in my attic until now. This, yeah, a first edition holographic Fossil Lapras. Beckett 9.5 Gem Mint. So this is essentially would probably get a PSA 10. Probably. It's a little off-centered, but the rest is gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 and perfect. Card is going for around $200, a little bit more, and PSA 10s go for $600. I'm considering getting this graded a PSA 10. However, if there's anybody out there that wants to buy this for $200, please send me an email at Leonhart, or not at, but well, I guess at LeonhartEntertainment@gmail.com. I would love to give this a better home than myself because apparently I leave them in suitcases. So shout out to my fiance Rebecca for finding this again, expensive, amazing card that I had actually originally pulled on this channel in a pack. So that's really cool. That was something. Another thing, I picked these up myself. I had some store credit to Wizards Gaming, some more vintage stuff. First off, a Koga themed gym challenge deck. So I got this. I'll show the back as well. Ooh, so there's that one. And then Bodyguard theme deck. It's from Fossil. So I got both of these vintage. These are staying. I'm not opening these up. So sealed collectors, you can be like, phew, finally. I will be keeping these sealed. I got these just for collector purposes. I'll put it on my shelf in my studio. I have a couple more things, and then we'll continue moving on. Somebody gave me a VHS. I'm sorry I'm forgetting your name, but I remember what you look like, and I wish I could say your name, but thank you so much for just wanting me to show this to everybody in the Heart Squad. I have this on DVD, but I do not have it on VHS. So Mewtwo versus Mew, the first movie, Pokemon the first movie. Got it now, yay. This shout out goes to Lord X Mewtwo. He got me, when we were, which I'll describe a little later on, when we were meeting Mr. Arita, he got me these sealed Gym Heroes Japanese booster packs. And he wants me to open these up. I will not open it up in this video for time's sake, but I will promise you I will open these up in a future video. So thank you so much. He's an incredibly genuine, nice guy. He's from the DFW community, and he's a great asset to the community. I'm thankful he's part of it, and I'm thankful he just gave me these to open up for you guys. And he has an amazing collection. He has an Instagram, so go check him out on there. And before I get to the really, really good stuff, which that was really good stuff, I just want to say the Pokemon community at DFW Regionals only solidified my stance that the Pokemon community is one of the most all-inclusive, positive communities in the entire world. And my fiance, who's never been to a Pokemon convention or anything of that sort before, that's one thing she told me. She's like, she just feels like so welcome. And everybody was so open to not only her, but everybody, no matter what you look like, no matter what's going on in your life, the Pokemon community is there for you. And that's how it made her feel. That's how it made this random dad who doesn't know anything Pokemon. He was just there to, his son was part of the tournament itself. He comes up to my booth, my table, and with my fiance there, and he's like, I just wanted to say it's amazing to have somebody like you in the community, doing what you do for your charity work, because we were talking for a little while, and he's like, what he noticed, my fiance noticed, they both noticed that it's just welcoming, and he that's what one of my jobs of this channel and myself is. I like educating the real world, or like the outside world, about Pokemon, in that it's more than just a video game. It's more than just a card game. It is a community. It is a place that everybody is welcome. And so I just wanted to say to everybody in the Pokemon community, thank you for being you, and never change for somebody else. Just continue to be you. And thanks for being part of this absolute amazing community. Hit that like button if you are excited as I am to be part of the amazing Pokemon community. So I got a little list. I'll be frank, I have a little list because I want to make sure I hit everything. So there's a really crazy story that happened when I was there. It was about 6:30. Yeah, it was 6:30 on Saturday of the convention, and I was supposed to have left like right at that time. I was talking to some amazing people, and which will be a vintage opening later this week. This lady, and I won't go into it too much. It was an Asian lady. She comes up to me. She doesn't speak English too well, but she was holding like an envelope or something, and I was like, and I was talking to everybody. I was like, oh yeah, come on over. Because I tried to make sure everybody hits their time to say hi. And she's like, she has something to show me, but she wanted to show it to me in private. So we go over, just her and I, to the corner of the convention. And there were still like a few people around in the corner, but then they like noticed what we were doing. And she goes, I have something from somebody that is a big fan of the channel. And if you're watching this, by the way, I don't know, I probably shouldn't say your name. I don't know if she wanted me to or not. He watches the channel. He's not from DFW. He sent her, who is a friend, to show me this one card. And there's a specific video that I recorded at that exact moment, so I'm gonna play it now. Hey everybody, I'm here at Dallas Pokemon Regional Championships. And somebody just let me hold, and I have absolutely no idea why, the most expensive Pokemon card anytime. This card, ready? Are we ready for this? A first edition Beckett 10 base set card. The card I am holding $55,000 in my left hand. I can't say that too loud right now because there's people around here. But this card, ladies and gentlemen, is the most expensive Pokemon. It even rivals the Pikachu Illustrator card. That card goes for around $60,000. This card it was $55,000 a few months ago. I'm guessing with only about 2 to 3 of these in the entire world, that this card, I shouldn't even be holding this card right now, but I am, and I'm thankful. I can't tell you whose it is, but if you're watching, thanks for making this a part of DFW Regional Championships. Yeah, it was a $55,000 card. That card makes my PSA 10 look like child's play. There's only 3 in the world by what I and other collectors I've spoken to recently have confirmed. 2 of them belong to a very awesome collector named Gary. This other one belongs to somebody else that I have no idea how that happened. The lady just walked up to me, showed me literally one of the most expensive cards in the entire world for Pokemon. I held it. It was amazing. It feels like so empowering. I wanted to run off with it, but I didn't. I gave it back to her and she just disappeared. It's like that thing where you're like in a movie, you're like, oh, by the way, and then they disappear and they're like gone. You're like, who was that? That was exactly what happened there. So if you're watching this, congrats, you got your card on my video like you wanted to, but it deserves it because that's an amazing card. There's only 3 in the world. It's a Beckett 10, which makes it much more rare than a PSA 10 because Beckett 10s grade much more harsher, and there's only 3. The PSA 10s, granted, they're amazing. They're still worth a lot. There's like, I think about maybe 50 to 100 of them in the world. I don't know exactly. Don't quote me on it, but that was that was crazy. I will finally now get to the main event. That is Mr. Misohiro Arita. He signed my first edition base set Charizard card. And what happened was I went back on Sunday and I was sitting in the room. He just had a private panel. And this was one of the most best experiences I've ever had for Pokemon. I was sitting in a room with like amazing other Pokemon collectors like Cash Ketchum, Pokemon Juju, Shadowless Raichu. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting, there were so many amazing people. Ricebox Gaming, I think. Rice Bowl Gaming was one. Rice Bowl Gaming, and I'll hopefully put the picture up here, had the Golden Pikachu card, which you saw me post on my Instagram at Leonhart54, which you should go follow. He had that, and he was gonna get that signed by Mr. Arita, and being in the presence of everybody who was getting their card signed in that room, just going back and forth about Pokemon collecting and just seeing everybody's amazing collectibles, seeing the passion that was there. I have to say that was one of my favorite moments in like Pokemon history for myself. I'm sure they enjoyed it too, being in the same room with Mr. Arita, who is an amazing person. He is so kind. Granted, he was a little quiet, but I think now let's get to the video. Hi, my name is Leonhart, and I run one of the biggest Pokemon card YouTube channels, and I just want to say I'm a huge fan of your work. It's incredible. So I brought something that is my prize collection. It's a first edition PSA 10 card.
Wow!
Yeah. And I don't know if you've ever signed one of these before, but it's a pretty expensive card, and it would be an honor if you could sign it in Japanese and then sign it in English as well.
Okay.
And yeah, let me take it out for you.
いや、PSA10 っていうのがグレードが最高なんですよ。状態が一番いいやつ。English and Japanese?
Yes, that'd be great. Let's do that. Thank you.
There are only a couple of those in the world, right? PSA 10s.
I think there's like 50 PSA 10s, but the Beckett 10s, there's only 2. Wow. And then, last but not least, this is a shadowless starter deck.
Wow.
So this is like the rarest one that you can get, the original base set starter deck. And it would be great if you can also...
It's not even open.
Yeah. It's not open at all. It's completely sealed. And it's guaranteed the rarest one that you can get of it. It would be great if you can also do the exact same thing with that.
Where?
The front would be great, yeah. Thank you.
Same?
Yes, thank you.
Damn, I should have brought a deck to get some. Box.
Yeah, like OGs Easter box.
Yeah.
It's cool on the starter deck because it has all these.
I sold mine shadow. I didn't know it was worth much.
He's so impressed.
Oh, great. Can we take a quick picture with the card real quick?
Wow.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm still in shock at one, he signed the case, not the card, but he said, and his translator said, he was impressed. I was impressed. I was honored to meet him. So if Mr. Arita, if you're still watching by the point of this video or even watching this video, thank you for being you. You are incredible, so talented, and I want to say thank you for signing both my first edition Charizard, which now I have no idea what the value is on it. That doesn't really matter as much to me. The fact that I got the original Illustrator to sign that amazing card, probably the first in the entire world to do that. I am honored. So thank you so much, Mr. Arita. He travels around to different conventions, and he lives in Japan. So he came all the way over here for DFW Regionals. It was amazing. But now, let me show you the actual cards. So I already posted my Charizard picture like on my Instagram and all my Twitter stuff. I posted it on Reddit for the first time, and it got like 14,000 upvotes. So go Charizard and Mr. Arita. But here, I don't know how to protect it just yet. I need to do some research, but here is, and this is actually in my house right now because I just got back, but I will be posting that, or this is gonna be going in a safety deposit box. So all you still collectors out there, don't worry. It is gonna be saved in a temperature controlled safety deposit box at a bank. So here is the card itself. First edition, Gem Mint 10, signed the case. It's in a little plastic wrapping right now just to protect it, but I need to find out how the best way is to protect the autograph. Because this right here, ladies and gentlemen, as of what I know and what the other collectors have said, this is the only one, Gem Mint 10, that is signed by the original Illustrator. So essentially the first one ever, holding history. We got the authentication by him doing the video itself. I want to ask PSA how they go about maybe authenticating this just for officialness. So this is incredible. I am so grateful that this was an honor that this was able to be doing that. And then this. He signed this a little bit bigger, signed his English name and then the Japanese name right there. A shadowless base set starter deck sealed. He was really beyond impressed to see this because apparently he was the one that designed the energy cards. Yeah, Mr. Arita was the one that designed the energy cards. And this, it's shadowless one because I bought this from a collector that, not collector, but he was a distributor for Funkoland, for Pokemon way back when. And he had a bunch of these and he opened up the other ones, they were all shadowless. And also the back right here, since there's energies, that means that this is shadowless as well. So, and there's a few other things, but yeah, so this is shadowless. It was worth around 200, 250 before he signed it. I don't know I mean, no one knows the value right now. It's what somebody will pay for it. And I'm pretty sure somebody out there would love to have this part of their collection. For right now, I'm keeping obviously both of these things just because I love Pokemon, I love the collection. But overall, I think that was everything that I wanted to get to my list. Yeah, I think that was everything, guys. Let me know in the comment section after. Please do leave a like. Which of the things would you rather have? Would you rather have this first edition Charizard, or would you rather have that golden Pikachu card that is now probably signed by Mr. Arita that the Rice Bowl Gaming guy had? Let me know in the comment section which you would rather have. And the Pikachu is the gold-plated one that was only available in Japan. It was originally worth 4,000, now it's worth like 4,000 to 8,000. This card was worth 21,000 before I got it signed. Probably, some people are saying it's tripled the value now. I have no idea. Collectors out there, please do contact me in private. We can talk about it. I love seeing people's collections, and I love you guys, the Heart Squad. Thank you so much for sticking out with this video with me. I know there was a lot of stuff to take in. DFW Regionals was incredible. Putting faces, meeting families, changing the world together. This community Heart Squad of 261,000 amazing subscribers. We're growing. We're gonna hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of this year. I know that was my main goal, is to hit 500,000 by the end of this year. 2018, guys, the Heart Squad's gonna rise more than ever. So I thank everybody for watching. Keep on going to the tournaments, making the Pokemon card game amazing. That's why it's amazing, because you guys are part of it. My name is Leonhart. Stay awesome, stay positive, and as always, I'll see y'all in my next video.